contacts eye drops to be exact. Now taking a look at the front of package, starting from the top of the old design, there was a red banner supported with the words moisturizes dry lenses. That has been pushed down lower on the hierarchy of the new packaging, and it no longer has a red banner, and is placed within a softer, rounded text box. The text box puts the moisturizing dry lenses second on the hierarchy, next to the brand title as the first. The old packaging design made the text information first on the hierarchy in a hard-to-read color, but now succeeds in color, and the design does not seem to yell at your customers anymore. Moving to the brand word mark Blink, the old word mark encompasses a softer sans serif, sorry bold typeface that has rounded edges, but now they have changed the word mark to a sans serif, rousing semi-bold condensed typeface with more pointed edges, allowing for the mark to sit boldly on a baseline, and have also kerned it by a point or two between each letter to allow for more breathing room and be successfully seen. Moving to the product type contacts, the original product uses a cursive font that is surrounded by a drop shadow, allowing it to stand out from the crowdedness of the packaging design. The new packaging design gets rid of the cursive altogether and the drop shadow, as well as dropping it a few point sizes than the word mark, so that it sits just a little bit lower on the hierarchy of the design, making a better design for your customers to see exactly what product type it is. They've also added a kerning between the word mark and contacts to allow the design to hold itself in that white space and not feel super crowded. They've also added a green color fill to the new design, so there is a separation between the background and the word. Moving to the bottom contents, the moisturizing dry lenses that I've said before has now joined the party down below. Dry contacts has been placed in a bold typeface, allowing the customers to understand right away what this product helps relieve. Lubricating eye drops has changed from a white type with a green gradient behind to now placed between the dry contacts and moisturizing dry lenses with one green fill color, so customers can successfully know what product it is after the product type is mentioned. The long-lasting comfort and for soft lenses is placed lowest on the hierarchy of the new design, unlike the old design, which fails because it was placed in black type, where it was difficult to read the design due to the photo fitting into its typography. Safe for daily use is now removed from the front of the packaging, and you can see that the fluid ounces of the packaging is bumped up in scale and point size per FDA's new regulations. Lastly, let's talk about illustration redesign. The old design is a photo illustration that uses water droplets and a black circle to resemble an eye design, but fails due to lack of readability, and all the info needed to buy the product. On the new design, they stray away from a literal eye design and use a green gradient vector circle with droplets here and there that will not overcrowd the design itself. This, however, causes a less drive for customers to pick it up off the shelves due to how similar it looks to other eye drop products. So I would consider this new simple redesign a fail in that aspect. Moving to the right of package, you can see that the green gradient is now gone to allow the new Blink design from the front to carry on to the side. Lubricating eye drops is now scrapped, and everything is now left justified right ragged for easy reading. The titles of each design are now bolded, and the website is now pushed up higher on the hierarchy. It is not bolded, unlike the old, which is successful since only some people will need this information, if at all. And the barcode just stays the same. Moving to the back of package, you can see that the watermark design is gone from the new design, allowing for more white space and the ability for all items on the packaging to breathe. The tagline is placed on the top of the packaging in bold, but at a much smaller size than the original. This is to allow for the three most important aspects of the product to have more room. The original packaging outlines the important parts in bullet points, whereas the new design uses vector line icons and their keywords in bold, so that a customer scanning the package can easily know what three key components this product can do for them. However, they do center each key point, but it works in the space due to the interaction with the icons and the negative space holding it all together. As you can see, the old packaging as About section was at the bottom of the design and had a condensed, light, new Helvetica typeface that had closer condensed kerning than our new design. Our new design uses a Madeira regular for their new design overall, which is successful because it now has a space to breathe. The paragraph has also moved to the top of the design, allowing it for it to be higher in the hierarchy and allow for more people to read the important information. Moving to the left package, the warning label is now placed from the top to the bottom, and again, everything is now left justified right ragged for easy readability. Center typography is no longer in and fails due to how hard it is to read the constant change of the location of the start line. Your customers will just ultimately give up. Within the old packaging design, you cannot clearly see the fill line since the typography is crammed within the bottle silhouette. But since the new design knocked the actual bottle size to the foreground and uses a lighter color and pushes all the type to live in that space above the bottle, you can clearly see the fill line and that the company is trying to stress that this is the actual size of the bottle. Moving to the top of the package, you can see that the new design placed their slogan on the top and changed their wording label from a negative tone of "do not use if" to "only use if the package design is broken or damaged." This is successful since most of customers know not to use the product if it is broken and builds a softer connection with the customer. The green color is changed from a dark green to a lighter green tone throughout the whole packaging, allowing for the white and green to not produce a vibration and cause your eyes to not see the product clearly. Now, the bottom of the package, the lot number has not changed, just the date. Now, the biggest change from old to new is that the box design has been sized up 1 inch. This is successful because it allows more white space on the whole package design, and the design does not feel cramped and hard to read. So I would call this new redesign a fail in that the new simple watermark design in illustrated background does not clearly stand out from other packaging designs on the shelf, but I would call this a success in typography changes.